Are you trying to get a girl to like you subconsciously? Do you want a strong and healthy relationship with your dream girl, but maybe you're not quite sure how to actually get there? It's okay to want to be with someone who makes you happy and comfortable, but it's also important to remember that relationships are based on trust, respect, and communication. We have some moral and non-manipulative tips for you that will ultimately make a girl feel more attracted to and drawn to you. Your life will become a lot easier and you'll probably enjoy it more once you learn how to make a girl like you and improve your own likability. Are you ready? Like and subscribe. Self-work. Imagine that someone is trying to sell you a brand new book that contains a ton of secret life formulas and promises to make you wealthy, content, and get a six-pack in 3 days, and also take over the world. You would purchase it, right? Because the book's marketing and packaging looks fantastic. But when you open it, all that is written on the inside is the message: life is short, you don't need these things, buy more books for better advice. You must lead your own life and take care of yourself if you want to be truly attractive. When you want a relationship or want a girl to like you and your life is boring, this is exactly what you do. Although you are making the packaging look fantastic, you actually live in a life. Imagine living such a wonderful life and accomplishing such wonderful things that all it takes is for you to say, "Hey girl, I really like you and enjoy having you around. Want to stick around?" Now make your personal life exciting and girls will come running. Even if you have an exciting and fulfilled personal life, there is still the issue of connecting with someone else. Foundation. Being her friend and being friend-zoned are very different things. Now, I should add that it has been demonstrated to be completely acceptable to spend months in the friend zone before moving in and beginning a relationship. Do things that will make her smile and go above and beyond. For example, leave brief notes in her vehicle, send her good morning messages, discuss her issues with her, and express empathy for her. In fact, you are already halfway dating her by engaging in these actions. You basically just need to tell her that you want her for the rest of your life. But in all seriousness, the strongest bonds are built on honesty and friendship. When discussing the issues with your girlfriend, it is important to be honest with her, yet also express empathy and understanding for her point of view. Have passion. Anything you are passionate about, well, let's face it, can be your hobby. Just make sure it's genuine passion rather than a facade. If I pretended to enjoy using chainsaws and creating works of art with them in my spare time, but in reality I didn't, the girl wouldn't notice the sparkle, right? So the secret to finding your passions is to actually begin with something you enjoy doing and then just keep on going with it. You'll become more passionate about it and more likely to attract a girl's attention as you practice it. And the better you get at it, the more you develop your skill, the more a girl will notice when you are genuinely passionate about something. A man who has a great deal of passion for something has an infinite amount of appeal. Put in the time to learn programming, riding a motorcycle, cooking, creating art, reading, playing an instrument, or anything else that takes your fancy. If you produce something during the process, well, bonus points. Hygiene. The best advice for instantly attracting a girl is to practice good hygiene. You only need to smell passable. Now, I don't even mean amazing. Just take a shower, wash yourself with body soap twice, put on clean clothes, wash your hair, dry yourself off, and apply deodorant, and, well, you're ready to go. You only need to smell respectable. There's no need to spray yourself with half a gallon of Axe body spray like a middle schooler who's in love with a girl that he likes. However, you can purchase some cologne and apply a maximum of 2 sprays. Did you hear that? 2 sprays, that's it, on your own without clothes. Now, I advise wearing one on your wrist and one close to your neck. All it takes to have a great smell is this, and girls are constantly drawn to men with strong scents. Sincerely, this tactic alone will more than double your chances of getting a girl to ask you out on a date. Share secrets. Tell her a secret about you that not many people are aware of. And as you tell her things about you, she will notice that you trust her, which will increase her level of trust in you naturally. And this will help establish a foundation for trust. Now, because we naturally have a tendency to be wary of unfamiliar people and not trust them, psychologically speaking, we like and trust people who first trust us. So she will start to reciprocate in the same way once you give her a reason to believe that you can trust her. And this will lead to a stronger bond between the two of you, and by continuing to be open and honest with each other, it will eventually develop into a strong foundation for friendship. Attention. It is one of the most priceless gifts you can give a girl in a world where her attention can go anywhere. If you want her, give her your full attention, not just for a short while. When she speaks to you, look her in the eyes and take mental notes of everything she says. And if you can bring up those details later, she will feel special and begin to enjoy your company. However, sometimes the opposite can work too. The exact opposite advice is to not focus all of your attention on her. Some girls will find you more appealing if you don't submit to her every request. In fact, it has been demonstrated that women are more drawn to men whose emotions are opaque to them. This behavior has the potential to make you appear more mysterious, leaving the woman wanting to learn more about you. Similarities. There is evidence in both sociology and psychology that we like people who are like us. In contrast to a girl who prefers to spend her time doing something you've never heard of, you are more likely to enjoy spending time with someone who enjoys stranger things just like you. You can benefit from it. Now, the key is to carefully listen to the girl that you're speaking to and then just point out your shared interests. Maybe she claims to enjoy country music. Well, inform her of your favourite band. If you want to win your crush over, you got to do some research to find out what she likes and check it out, but be genuine. When you say you like something she likes, she will eventually figure out if you're just saying it to win her over, and yes, she will know you're lying. Deja vu. The familiarity effect is a similar phenomenon to the similarity attraction effect, in which girls favour guys with whom they are more familiar. Now, this is known as the mere exposure effect by some psychologists. Due to this familiarity with one another, a lot of couples end up getting back together 10 or 20 years after graduating from high school. Even if it takes you a year to ask that cute girl out, make sure she sees you every single day. And it's not that difficult to figure out how to make a girl smile, right? Especially if you are already her friend. Even though you may believe that a girl you like is out of your league and you can't pull her off, start by getting her used to seeing you and your chances will rise dramatically. Many guys have had girls who were out of their league like them just by getting to know them first. Push-pull. The infamous flirting push-pull technique. Well, what is it exactly? Pushing a girl, however, implies that you might not be interested in her. Pulling a girl is a metaphor for expressing to her how much you enjoy being in her company. Now, if you perform the two tasks immediately after one another, you can make some girls fall in love with you. Pushing and pulling a girl is a tactic used in relationships to make sure that the girl has enough space while also making it clear to her that you are interested in her. Now, in the beginning, this could be the key to getting her attention and enabling you to establish a relationship that you can build upon. Now, the tactic of pushing and pulling a girl can be effective when used correctly. Communicate. When it comes to women, one of the most crucial factors is how they feel. You can speculate all you want, but until you ask her directly, you won't truly understand how she feels. If you ask most girls, they will be upfront and honest, and you'll learn that they often struggle with their emotions. Knowing this, it is important to have an open and honest dialogue with the woman in your lives. And if you can learn to communicate your feelings with her as well as acknowledge and process her emotions, then you will have the foundations to build a strong and healthy relationship that will be able to weather any storm. This is why communication is key when it comes to any relationship. Actions, not just words. One of the biggest mistakes I observe men making is that they only bark and never bite. What am I referring to here, right? They can say all the right things to a girl to make her fall in love with them, including telling her they love her, but once the deal is sealed, they just stop. They don't make any further effort. Instead, keep letting her know how much she means to you. You must make an investment in a girl if you want her to like you. This refers to your time, money, and feelings. Take time out of your day to speak with her and listen to her thoughts. Put some of your money into her. Spend money on experiences you know will make you both happy and on gifts you know that will make her smile. Last but not least, you must be prepared to invest emotionally in her. And to do this, you must be open to vulnerability and be comfortable expressing your feelings.